Chicago Bears fans, you can finally rejoice. Matt Eberflus is gone. Oh my God, round of applause. I'm not a Bears fan, but I feel like I am just as happy for Bears fans as Bears fans are happy for themselves. And even better, when you get on ESPN, they haven't updated their headlines yet. Eberflus confident he'll prepare Bears for the 49ers. Brother, not after the debacle downfall I saw of yesterday's game one. The Bears came out. If y'all watched this Lions-Bears game yesterday, it was a roller coaster of emotions. The way the Bears came out, they had maybe less than 60 yards at halftime. Less than six. They said Shabuzi was on the field longer than the Bears offense was after halftime. They were on the field for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. He was doing his halftime performance for 7 minutes and 58 seconds, chat. Disgusting, diabolical, fire the whole coaching staff. I hope this is a right move for, I know it's a right move. I hope this is a good move for the Bears in the right direction. I hope they get someone in there. We'll go through here in a minute. We'll try to talk about offensive coordinators that are potentially out there to be hired. One we know of, an absolute dog. Let me get the dogs in the comments. Ben Johnson of the Lions, when he labbed up a pass play to a lineman that looked like the lineman was going to launch it downfield or run, I was like, well, I'm not going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they might do something. Bears fans, they might do something. But let's just take a look into this Bears-Lions game. You get to the end of the game. You have 3 timeouts, 2 timeouts, something like that. When the moment Eberflus, I'm just getting notification after notification, chat. I'm so sorry. Bears fire coach Matt Eberflus after game management issues versus Lions. What's that say? The first in-season coaching change in team's history. Look, Bears, at least he made history, right? The first in-season coaching change in Bears history. Now, I don't think they've announced who is taking over yet. It's probably not going to matter. Well, one, it's not going to matter. The playoffs are inevitable or not happening at this point. So you're going to go and you're going to interview. You're going to probably hopefully Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson would be amazing in this scheme, but it's an in-division thing. Will that happen? Are coaches more lenient going into the division than letting players go into the division? I don't know. Let's look at the stats from this Lions-Bears game. And when I tell you, Caleb Johnson is a dog, chat. If you like Caleb Johnson, let me know down in the comments because he's an absolute dog. 20 for 39, 256 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Jared Goff. Not a big Jared Goff fan, as y'all know, but he went 21 for 34, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. If you ever make Jared Goff pass 30 times, you have a big chance of winning the game. I think he's a bus driver quarterback. I don't think he has the skill set it takes to go down there and win the game. It's okay. There are a lot of bus driver quarterbacks in the world, chat. A lot of bus driver quarterbacks in the league. You have a few that aren't. I think there's more bus drivers that are just in the wrong situation. That's why they look like they suck. Mahomes, dog. Lamar, dog. Josh Allen, dog. Burrow, dog. We might be towards the end of the list. Stafford, dog. Not a bus driver. One day we'll do a list of bus driver and not bus driver quarterbacks. DeAndre Swift, 11 carries, 39 yards. I feel like he had a bigger impact than that. He definitely had a bigger impact than that in the receiving game. DJ Moore coming alive at the end of the game. 8 receptions, 97 yards, and a tud. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 receptions, 73 yards. And you already know Sonic and Knuckles, David Montgomery, and Jamar Gibbs. David Montgomery had 88 yards. I'm sure Gibbs had 87. I'm sure it was close. Like that. The Lions played solid football the first half. They come out the second half. A Jahmyr Gibbs fumble really, really hurts them. I believe in the third quarter, you see the Bears extending offensive run. Here's how you beat the Lions, guys. Here's how you beat the Lions. Maybe I'll be the next head coach of the Bears. You have to have a team that can spread the field, run the ball, put on slow offensive drives, and you have to have a defense that can swarm the run. Because what you have to do, you have to make Jared Goff go out there and win the game. You have to make him pass the ball. You have to put him in uncomfortable situations. How do you do that? You take away the run. You hit him in their mouth. You send the blitz. You do or die downfield. You let your cornerbacks lock up. You let your safeties play in their zones. Then on offense, you got to spread the wide receivers out. You got to go deep downfield. This is why I think the Eagles can beat the Lions. You got to go deep downfield. You got to have a running back that can get out there, get you 5, 6, 7 yards, burst carry at any moment. That's how you beat the Detroit Lions. It's easy. It's easy, and y'all are going to see that come playoffs. But like I said, we're talking about the Chicago Bears right now. They get to the end of the game. Can I see a full play-by-play at the end of the game? This is going to make me sick. Okay. So Lions punt. You have end of game, right? Where's the very end? Okay. We'll get, so 4th and 4 at Detroit 44. Caleb Williams passes short right, DJ Moore. I think that's where you get the penalty. No, that's on Cole Kmet. 4th and 14. Caleb Williams pass incomplete deep to DJ Moore. Penalty on Detroit, pass interference. A lot of people would say it wasn't pass interference. I would also say there wasn't a horse collar earlier in the game. So if y'all want to cry about that, we can cry about that. Caleb Williams, incomplete pass middle, DJ Moore. They're on the chat. They are on the 25 at this point. I think they still have a timeout. They're on the 25. There is about a minute left of gameplay. 2nd and 10 at Detroit 25. They use their second timeout here. Chicago uses their timeout at 43 seconds, right? 2nd and 10 at Detroit 25. Caleb Williams, short pass to Keenan Allen, pushed out at the Detroit 13. Big game, massive game. But wait, there is a penalty on the field. Illegal use of hands to the face. The most egregious hands to the face call I've ever seen. I'm talking this big buffoon just straight muffs Buddy in his helmet and rips it off. You big, dumb buffoon. That goes back, second and 20 at Detroit's 35. But wait, it gets crazier, chat. It gets crazier. Caleb Williams takes a sack, the one thing you can't do. The one thing you can't do, it becomes a 41, you get down to the 41, minus 6 yards. That's what a 50, 40, 56. That's what a 60-yard field goal, 59-yard field goal. Regardless, Cairo Santos' long is 55 yards. How are you a kicker in the NFL and your longest field goal is 55 yards? People are smacking, chat. They are smacking 65-yard bangers now. Get Cairo Santos out the league. That's ridiculous. 3rd and 26. You have roughly 20 seconds left. You got Caleb Williams running to the line, trying to hurry the guys up to the line. By the way, that timeout we talked about, it's in the pocket. And when I tell you, you have Matt Eberflus standing here. I don't know if I can get back far enough. I can't. We'll say I'm standing up. He's just here like this. Petrified. Terrified of what's about to happen, letting his rookie quarterback crash and burn, killing his confidence. You could have called a timeout. Chat, even if you don't trust your kicker and you're like, we're going to go downfield, you never, ever leave that timeout on the board. Time expires. They throw a ball downfield, incomplete to Rome Odunze in dual coverage, and thus that sealed Matt Eberflus's fate. Now, who do I think? Let's see if we can pull up NFL coaches, NFL coordinators looking for a job. I don't know if that's the way I should have worded that. NFL head coaches candidates for 2024 and beyond. Okay. We got, dear Lord, please have him highlight. Bidden Johnson, obviously lock. Lions coordinator, we already talked about him. Frank Smith, offensive coordinator for the Dolphins. I don't know the way they're looking right now, Frank. I'm not 100% sure, bro beans, if that's happening. Ken Dorsey, offensive coordinator for the Bills. I could see that happening with now, I don't know if some of these have moved. I don't know how updated this list is. Brian Callahan, offensive coordinator for the Bengals, probably not. Number one, maybe Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore might be a good fit. I'm thinking probably Ben Johnson, obviously the number one guy going into the season. So hopefully the Bears can figure something out to get him over there. But what this video is centered around, Bears, y'all are free from Matt Eberflus. Round of applause. Let me know what you thought about yesterday's Bears-Lions game. Do you think the Bears have a bright future? Let me know what you think about Caleb Williams. Let me know if you're excited to see his growth moving forward. I think he is a great quarterback. I think he just needs a great coaching staff around him. Hopefully they can retain DJ Moore. Hopefully they can keep that team intact and keep them together. Let me know what you think about the Bears 49ers matchup down in the comments. Don't forget, like and follow.